I folded and bought 2K. And I did go with my word at least. I didn't buy the full game. I went half and half with my cousin. And I did buy my VC. And I have one player built. And I probably won't make another player till hopefully I can survive on just Black Ops. But this game got some things to fix. And I got 5 things for y'all. First off, straight up, defense is horrible this year. They need to buff defense. And I just seen that 2K had tweeted out, hey, what do we need to fix? Yeah, let's start instantly with defense. Number 1, interior and perimeter defense need to get a buff. Interior is off. If you play any mode, dunks are free. I'm seeing layups are free. Pretty much a big man with all high interior, high block is a 50-50 on whether he's going to get stops or not. 2, perimeter is horrible. Perimeter defense is unplayable. You can't get a contest sometimes. I don't know if it's just me or if it's anyone else, but you get a lot of times where the right stick just won't go up. You're holding it up, but your hand is just not going anywhere. So defense is instantly the thing that needs to be fixed. Number 2, matchmaking. Matchmaking is horrible. You're playing, there is no game mode where you can go and relax on 2K. You start in the park. Everyone's the same skill level in the park. You go try to play theater, you're going to keep running into guys just as good or better than you. You go into rec, it's the same issue. You go into the stage, it's the same issue. You run into proving grounds, it's the exact same thing. So there's no casual game mode in 2K My Player. Everything is competitive. And I'm not against competition, don't get me wrong. But any other game, such as Search and Destroy on the Call of Duty that I play a lot, you have a casual mode and you have a competitive mode. Yes, you're going to run into sweats, but you're not going to run into sweats every single game. The third thing I got on my list is nerfing lane steals. I'm seeing way too bad of animations this year. I don't know why they added in, and they're not Darrell Revis type animations that are real fluid and smooth. I'm seeing glitchy transitions. I'm seeing players teleport. I'm seeing guys be on one side of the court. You throw a pass, they click the X button. Their player gets a great animation to where he sprints over and you're beat. So they had to fix all that stuff. I don't know why they thought that was smart. I don't know why they didn't play their game and test that stuff out. But if you play 2K, lane steals are broken. You might have to see it on like 5v5. Maybe that's a better mode in order for you to see how OP it is. Maybe the courts aren't big enough on 2s and 3s. I'm not sure, but I will say that passing lanes you can't pass the ball if you don't have a high passing accuracy. And even if you do have a high pass accuracy, if you run into one of these locks with 95 plus steal or a super high interceptor, you're pretty much, it's wrapped. You're cooked, so that's number 3. Number 4 I have is post scores. Post scores. Every single year on 2K, they can't figure it out on how to fix post scores. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if one of them are I don't know if one of the developers are a post scorer. I don't know if they're trying to balance something out. But it seems like they just can't get the algorithm or whatever the game and mechanics right when it comes to close shots, the post fades, contesting, all that stuff. They can't fix drop stepping. Even though, by the way, you all, to help with drop stepping, if you can time it right, you can spam X and get a steal every time. But again, these are tough it's not the only thing they do, so it's pretty tough. Another issue with the post scorers is the spin move this year. So every single move that a post scorer has is built to pretty much cheese. I've seen post scorers, one-on-one with some of the best defensive builds you can make, and they're still cooking them, and that's not right. I've seen 100% contests go in. That's not right. And you just got to have a way to combat all that stuff. And I get if a post scorer is posting up a guard or a big man that doesn't have that high interior. That's not the issue. The issue is when they get one of those lockdowns on them, the 7-2 lockdowns, and they can still score at will. That's just not right. The final thing I have, and like I said, maybe it's just me, but input delay is horrible this year with shooting. There is 100% a gap between when you're holding X and when that ball is going up. And I feel like it's going to always be there. That's just gaming, especially when you play on PS5. But the input delay this year is horrible. And then two is they've asked us and they told us, they said, hey, we're going to make shooting a little bit easier using the right stick. But if you all go try tempo shooting with that right stick, there's another delay there. There's even a worse delay than the X button over there. So pretty much they said, hey, go use the stick, but we're going to add even more input delay, and it's going to make it pretty much impossible. So you're better off using the X and sacrificing the 50% from the 3-line versus the 60 to 80% or whatever they claim that the green window is over there. But it's just pointless, So these are my 5 things. Let me know if I missed one in the comment section. I'm out.